Hello and happy holidays here from the Hespe family. We're all together today. Benson has had the week off for Thanksgiving and he decided he wanted to be a part of this week's taste test because of course only sweets. So he was like, yeah, sign me up, I'll do it. Which is fantastic and so fun. So make sure you're giving this video a thumbs up. Don't skip it because Benson's deciding to join and maybe he'll come back again if there's enough thumbs up. And of course, subscribe if you haven't yet already. And yeah, this is gonna be a really fun, very sugary taste test from Trader Joe's, but everything here is new except for one seasonal item that this child wants to taste test for you guys. So I said, yes, that's fine. But yeah, let's get right into this week's taste test from Trader Joe's.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
So we're gonna go ahead and start with the pretty much one of the few warm things there is to try, which is the Hark and Holly spiced wine, mulled wine, whatever you want to say. I did heat it up on the stove top for a little bit. It started to have little bubbles, so I wanted to try this before it gets too cool. So Tim and I are gonna give it a go. Ooh.
It's good, but it's definitely different than the other ones we've had in the past, the other mulled
different.
wines.
This one's actually very sweet, and it has almost like a cranberry flavor.
Really? Cranberry?
Yeah, I'm tasting cranberry. What do you think?
It definitely doesn't have the good smells that I'm used to. So, do you think it smells good?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, it smells sweet. It's a very sweet wine. It's not as spice forward as like Tim was saying, some of the other mulled wines we've had before. It's more like a berry flavor. It almost tastes like a juice. If I didn't know better, I would think that this was like a warmed up punch or something like that. But it's nice and easy to drink, and having it warm, it's almost like a sipping wine. So I think it's good.
Yeah, it's
like
definitely very festive. I think if you drink this around the holidays, you're feeling it. You're in the holiday mood.
You sure are. Well, keeping with the spirit of the holiday mood, we're gonna go ahead and try this new pretzel bread pudding. And I cooked this according to the instructions. Don't mind the tiramisu on this side, but it's this one right here. And basically you just heat it up in the microwave, you dump it upside down, let it sit for a minute, and then all those yummy, like the caramel sauce just kind of drips on top. So we're all gonna take a fork and try a little bit of it.
You know I love me some pretzels, so my expectations are sky high.
All right, ready to take a bite? Oh, wow.
Whoa, that's good.
That's really good.
Buttery. It's like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is delicious. Honestly, this is so good. There's no like crunchy from the pretzel. It's all soft. Obviously, all the liquids in here have like really moistened it up, and it's so good. The caramel sauce pops in this recipe, and I just feel like it's super festive and delicious. This is so good.
I have no complaints. Honestly, I'm really quite pleased with this because
I'm just gonna keep eating it.
It does have a little bit of like a soft pretzel texture to it. Certainly different than other bread puddings I've had in the past. But it's also very much soft. It's not like tough and holds up. And the caramel sauce has a really, like I said, buttery flavor to it. Very rich, and I think that size is like the perfect size for one or two people. It's pretty good.
I agree. Benson's still eating it, so he clearly likes it too. Do you have an opinion on it? What do you think?
Double thumbs up.
Double thumbs up? Is it not too sweet for you?
No, it's sweet enough.
Yeah.
Sweet enough. Perfect.
It's really good. All right. Well, Benson's going to keep munching on that because he's clearly in love.
This is totally breaking.
It is totally breaking, but you can go ahead and keep eating that. That looks too good not to, right? It's just delicious. Okay. While he's eating that, we're going to dig into the tiramisu. I don't think, Benson, you'll want this because this has coffee in it. But this is what it looks like. I did not follow the instructions. Tisk on me. I didn't have time to leave it in the fridge for 8 hours. So I just left it on my countertop for about, 5 hours. So I feel like it's perfect though. It's nice and soft and it's not frozen at all in the center. Beware, you guys. Beware when you open these. These are covered in like a cocoa powder, the entire container. So I'm just gonna show you. I've touched this multiple times, but just beware that that does happen. And I'm just gonna dig into the corner. Ooh, look at.
So I'm excited about this, but I'm also curious if coffee is like a regular ingredient in tiramisu or not. So if anybody knows, let me know, but let's hold back no longer and dig in.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
That definitely tastes like coffee. You're
Yeah.
gonna love it.
It's the powdered, what I thought was cocoa is almost like a powdered coffee flavor. Wow.
Yeah.
This is incredible, you guys. This is so, first of all, it's like silky and like just very, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like cheesecake, but even softer than cheesecake. And
Much softer.
the flavor of coffee is very dominant in this. And it's lovely.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
decadent.
it's like a cream. It's really. I don't know if that's because we didn't leave it in the refrigerator for the
Yum.
8 hours, or if it's just that way in general. But very soft. The texture is great. It definitely tastes a lot like coffee. So I knew as soon as I tasted it, I was like, Katie's gonna love this thing.
Yeah.
But I liked it too. So I'd give it 1 thumbs up.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a showstopper dessert. And if you surprise your guests with this, they're going to be like, wow, this is fancy. And I want to say there is a lot of liquid at the bottom. I think that's the coffee actually, because I did taste the coffee kind of absorb the cake on the bottom. It's 3 layers. You've got like a cake with coffee infused into it, the cream layer, and then there's that powdered topping. So it's just like, it's very rich, it's decadent, not too sweet in my opinion. I think it's just perfect. And it's a great size, it's huge. I feel like you could probably split this into 2 or 3 servings per guest, especially if you're doing like an ice cream or a cookie or something on the side. But all said and done, excellent product, I love.
Yeah, I was just going to speak on the size of it. I don't think I could eat that whole thing. I think that'd be far too rich. So definitely make sure you've got a friend with you if you're opening it up.
Okay, we're gonna move on now. I think Benson, do you want to try these, honey?
Yeah.
You perked right up. All right, these are the Scandinavian Tidings. They're the little holiday gummies. Oh, those smell good. Did you smell them?
I smelled them in the wind. When you went,
Yeah, they're very smelly. I'm not gonna try them because we have them every year.
ornament.
Ooh, the ornament. Okay, go ahead.
You know, they're called Scandinavian Tidings because they originally came from Scandinavian Swimmers, which is like a knockoff on Swedish Fish.
Yeah.
So, Scandinavian Tidings is just like the Christmas version of Swedish Fish. What do you think, dude?
yeah.
How do you think it is?
Still as good as they always are?
Uh-huh.
You happy? What's
Are
your
they-
favorite color?
He's gonna have to try some more to figure that part out. But how are they? Are they sticky in your teeth, or are they good?
This side, like right here,
In your tooth, in your gum.
has more than over here.
Okay.
So it
I
gets,
know.
does it get stuck then a little bit? Yeah, I remember when I'd have these, it'd get stuck in my teeth
It's
pretty
not
good.
really sticky because that's just kind of a small one.
While Benson finishes off the other 2 colors that he hasn't tried, did you just put both of those in your mouth? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and open the cranberry butter cookies. I feel like of all the things we're trying, these are probably gonna be the lightest in flavor profile and just like not as sugary because we have a lot to get through, and this is like, I just think this is gonna be not gonna take over our taste buds right away.
Yeah, and it's like having teen crumpets over here. We need to have something to wet this thing down. And hey, you said this wine tasted like cranberry, right? Just dunk it in there.
No, I don't think so. Okay, so this is what they look like. The bottoms look a little burnt, more burnt than, what
top,
I
at least.
normally see, but we'll see if they taste burnt. I don't like the burnt flavor a lot of times, but we'll try it.
They're not burnt. I would say though that they have like a very dry flavor. It's very dry consistency, I should say. But they have the cranberries inside of it, which definitely change it up.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely tastes like a traditional butter cookie. Have you never had a butter cookie?
Yeah, it tastes like
Okay. So it definitely has that butter cookie. It's like very flaky and breaks apart and stuff. And the cranberries are very chewy in there. So when you're biting into this cookie, you're going to get like a little bit of chewy bits, and It's okay. They're not my thing. I wouldn't buy these and like seek them out, but them being a new product, I definitely wanted to try them and let you guys know how we liked them. They're just okay, but if you're a butter cookie lover, and especially if you like cranberry, these might be your jam and you'll love them. They're very festive and, you know, holiday items, so I don't have much else to say. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think they taste a lot like a butter cookie with cranberry in it, so
Okay.
not much more to add. It definitely needs something to like dip it into.
And Benson, what do you think?
I can't really taste anything.
Oh, you didn't taste anything?
Not really.
Okay, well, that's
But
fair.
I did taste a chewy middle, barely.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
so you
the
got
cranberry.
the cranberry in there. Next up, we have the dark chocolate Rondos sprinkled with raspberry, strawberry, and tart cherry. These sound so good, but I don't know what a Rondo is, so I'm excited to, here it is.
They're Roundos, right?
They got a little cover on here to keep it even more secretive. Oh!
What is it?
Oh, okay.
I want to see.
It's a big flat chocolate disc.
Is it? Oh, all right.
Oh my gosh, how cool. It looks like little planets on the back. This is so interesting.
So it's just chocolate.
Yeah, do these go on a cup? Do these go, I don't know. These
I
are
think you just
so
eat it.
different. I want to see if the other one looks the same. Okay, yeah, they all look the same. So I'm going to take a bite and pass it down. Mmm, wow. These have a lot of flavor.
Very dark chocolate. The chocolate is bitter.
I
But-
would say that.
The tart cherry and the raspberry and the strawberry is really good. I like
So-
that part of it.
Yeah, I do too. It is freeze-dried bits on top that are crumbled. I think that the dark chocolate is just right. I feel like there's a lot of sweetness to it, so I don't know where I think it's good. As far as the toppings go, it's really good. It adds like a lot of tartness to it, a lot of dimension. There's just so much going on when you bite into this. It reminds me a lot of the old dark chocolate batons that have raspberry. Trader Joe's still might sell them actually. They taste so similar to this. So if you've had one of those raspberry batons before, it tastes like that. And Benson clearly loves it because it's chocolate, his favorite. What do you like better on that? Did you like the dark chocolate or the topping?
The dark chocolate.
Oh, really? You like the chocolate better? Did you think it was bitter?
Better than the red stuff on top.
Yeah. Did you think the chocolate was bitter or did it taste sweet?
I did think it tasted bitter, but I think it was because of that red stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that is very fair, but you ate the rest of it, so you very much liked it. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. We are going to move on now to, let's get into this Sharable shortbread French butter cookie. This thing is massive. It's as big as Benson. Now this, I don't even know, like I think in the haul I talked about you could just kind of like serve it as a pie. But here we are, we're just gonna break it up because we're just sitting here. I attempted to open it with my fingers, but be aware, it's not as easy as it looks. I did cut it. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, it's actually pretty thick.
Kind of thick, yeah.
Thicker than I was thinking. And it smells like a shortbread cookie.
Yeah, it does.
Ugh.
You don't like the smell?
All right, I'm gonna try to break this. This thing is, whoa, okay, it's hard.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like it's just a butter cookie. It definitely needs something else to it. I don't know if that's like a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it or, I mean, it's kind of dry. How do you normally eat these things? I mean, it's got to have something, right?
Well, these are exactly like the cookies you get in the blue tin, you know, the shortbread cookie tin.
Yeah.
During the holidays. This tastes exactly like that. And I've never been a fan of those. I mean, I always feel like they were at my grandma's house, and that was for a reason. So for me personally, like I just don't see the appeal. I think these are more of a possibly like a European style of dessert, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I just feel like this is something you'd want with tea. And I always see like people that drink tea in Europe, mostly they have like a biscuit or something with it. And So that's just why my mind goes there. But I could be totally off. I just think that this isn't as delicious without something to drink with it, like a tea or even a coffee or whatever else, wine, I don't know.
I find it interesting though, because they clearly made a big single cookie, and it's shareable, so that's the name of it. But it's not easy to just break up.
No,
so,
you couldn't, I don't think you could cut into it like I thought you could. It's really hard.
Yeah, so I think I would still go with the individual shortbread cookies. Just because it's not an easy thing to break. It has like a bunch of almonds on the top though, and I think that almond flavor is pretty good. Like for it being a shortbread cookie or a butter cookie or whatever you want to call it, it was pretty good for that. But again, I'd leave them at your grandparents' house too, because I want a little bit more of that like sweet flavor or something if I'm gonna have a cookie. So.
Yeah. Benson, you didn't like it too much either?
Nah, I didn't like it.
Okay, that's fair. We're all kind of on the same page as that one. The next thing that Tim and I are going to try is the Trader Joe's 2023 Vintage Spiced Ale. And while Tim's opening that, I'm going to get the next thing to try ready to go, which I think are going to be these little mini pretzels. So, comes in a big box. Oh, and I did want to say that I'm not going to be trying the pancake mix or the vegan whipped topping. It's just...
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
That thing just shot off. Oh, man.
My heart. Are you okay?
I did good.
Oh, I think I'm sweating, man.
Oh, I am too. My gosh. Okay, well, that happened. So... Okay, what was I saying? Okay, the vegan whipped topping I'm not trying in this video either. There's just way too much to try, and we couldn't do it all. It was just too many sweets, so I'm gonna take a pause. Maybe do that in a different video. So, as I showed in the haul, there is 4 different types of pretzels to try from here. I don't think I'm gonna open all of them. I definitely know what the chocolate peppermint ones are. Those are always really good.
And we had those ones last week.
Yes, we had the JoJo covered one, so maybe we'll do the 2 in the middle. So these are the 2 we chose. We have the coffee candy covered dark chocolatey drizzle, and then the chocolate covered with rainbow Perels. So Tim's gonna pour our beer while I open these. And then Benson, which one did you want to try first?
I think I like these the most.
Okay.
How about let's start with these?
Sure, we'll start with these.
And
so
this
these
beer,
are coffee flavored, Benson.
And this beer might go really well because this is really dark beer. It's a dark ale with spices. It might be a good complement for these beers and these pretzels.
All right, we're about to find out. Very coffee flavored.
Yep. Smells a lot like coffee.
Yeah. Benson, you like it? Ooh, Benson likes coffee? What?
Uh-oh, Mom.
I know.
Yeah, it definitely is a coffee lover's dream. If you like pretzels and coffee, boom, that's it right there. I think for me, I think it's a little bit too much. For me, I would want to have it part of a rotation, so the other 3 might complement each other pretty well, but otherwise, I'll just stick to my morning coffee. I don't think I need those.
I like it. It tastes so much like a coffee bean, like a dried coffee bean that you can get, chocolate covered coffee bean. Trader Joe's sells those too. And that's exactly what it tastes like to me. It has like that very similar, almost like instant coffee, which is like a strong version of coffee, and it's just like really, it tastes really good. Benson, you liked it too? What did you like about it? Did it taste like coffee?
A little bit at the end, yeah.
Okay, all right, great. You gonna open those?
And it's a pull tab, so it should be easy.
Okay. Before we get into the next one though, Tim and I took a little sip, but I'm gonna take another sip and see how this is.
Whoa. That is
I love
really
this.
strong. You do?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
It's really good. I liked it last year too, and I thought I wasn't gonna like it, and then I remember this beer from last year because I liked it so much. And so I'm not surprised at all that I like it again. It has such a nice, warm, like spiced taste to it, and it's just like a cozy beer. I don't know, I really like it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of it. I think it's far too dark and like too strong of that flavor of beer or hops or whatever it is. So I'm glad you like it, because that one will be going over to you.
I like it. Okay, now we're gonna open this one. So Benson, take your pick. Ooh, those are. I'm gonna get the double
These
decker.
look way more fun.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know you picked that one on purpose.
I did not do that.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I didn't even know that was a double decker.
Oh. Okay,
All
let's
right,
try
here
it.
we go.
These are so cute. These are birthday party worthy.
Much more my style. I like these ones much better. For you, who loves coffee, which one would you choose?
You know, I think I'd go for the milk chocolate because the coffee ones are good, but I can only have maybe like one at a time because it is a very strong flavor. Whereas these, I feel like these are like, this is a perfect size bag to share with somebody and you could finish this bag easily because they're delicious and they're like salty, the sweet, the crunch from the nonpareils, and I don't know, I just think it all just works really well together. It is a very sweet treat and I'm starting to get sweeted out. So I'm like, okay, let's move on because whew, my mouth is starting to pucker from the sweetness.
All right, so we're gonna move along to the second to last item that we got tonight, and that is the dark chocolate collection. It's a deliciously indulgent assortment of European dark chocolates. And here we go. So we got 8 different options, as you can see. Let's see here, what are these? We've got the coconut crumble, chocolate crunch, simply chocolate, key lime pie, salted caramel, my favorite, lemon flavored truffle, cafe macchiato flavor, and orange flavored truffle. So which one
I'm
do you
going
want to
for
go
the
with?
coconut. That's
The
mine.
coconut,
That's
huh?
my jam. Yep.
Okay, and
I know
Benson, which
nobody else
one would
wants
you
that
like?
one.
That one
What?
is orange.
You probably
Orange
want
flavor?
that, babe. You probably want this one, the simply chocolate. I feel like
Yeah.
that's gonna be your fave. And that one's a pretty color too.
I'm gonna go for the salted caramel.
Oh my gosh, I'm shocked. All right, we're all gonna try our own piece.
Oh, it's hard.
Hard?
Okay, mine is delicious. Yeah, this is so good. The caramel is like thick, but not like I don't like it when it's runny and I take a bite and it just like all falls out. But it's also not like hard. And then the salt on the top, oh, it just enhances all the flavor of the dark chocolate and the caramel. I love these things.
I mean, that's just like one of those salted caramels that we get from the box, right?
Yep.
I'm like shocked about the coconut one. The coconut one tastes like orange. It tastes so much like orange that I'm confused if this one should be the orange one. There is coconut flakes on top, and I literally just, all I taste is orange in my mouth. So,
Really?
yeah, I don't know if they mixed like the flavoring together when they were putting these together, but I didn't get really much coconut at all. So if you guys get one of these and you try the coconut, let me know if you're tasting orange too, because it is very strong, like orange peel flavor, and like barely coconut at all. I think I just got a little bit from the crunchy coconut topping. So that's kind of a disappointment. I was expecting it to be like really coconutty, but no. I taste like I'm eating a orange peel. So that's
That
it.
is a bummer. That's
Yeah.
a bummer. How'd you like your chocolate one, Ben?
Then
So was the chocolate you had, was it filled with anything or was it just a whole thick thing of chocolate?
I think it was all one thick chocolate.
Like a solid.
Oh.
But it was very hard, and this like started like over here, like hard.
Yeah.
From chewing it?
Yeah, chew it so hard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. If it's a full thing of chocolate, that would be tough to bite
Yeah,
through.
that would. Before we move on to the last couple things we have left, which is the chocolate mochi and then one last drink to try, I wanted to talk about the chocolate batons because we had intention of trying these, but there is way too many sweets, way too much chocolate, and these are all different milk chocolates, but just from different origins, so they're gonna have slightly different flavorings. So I just feel like I'm gonna save these, and I might gift these to somebody too, because I feel like that's a nice gift, and it's just too much for this taste test. So I hope you guys understand. I really don't, I'm like not wanting to try the mochi, because my mouth is so chocolatey right now, but Tim probably does.
I do. I really like the mochi. It's like a rice exterior, which if it gets a little bit like cooled off or warmed up or however you want to say it, if you leave it out too long, it gets a little bit sticky on the outside. But if you get that perfect timing to have these, oh, it can be good. So Benson, like I just said, these are like ice cream on the inside and like kind of sticky outside. You want to give it a bite first and tell everybody how it is? Yeah. All right. What do you
get ice cream in there?
I would say this definitely has like a cocoa flavor versus like chocolate. There's definitely a difference between cocoa and chocolate, and I prefer chocolate.
Yeah.
And this also probably was left out a little bit too long because it's lost that like stiff consistency and it's becoming like where it falls apart. Would you like to try it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try the ice cream. I already know I don't like the rice outside.
Yeah.
So, I see what you mean. It's very creamy. It has like a really good chocolatey flavor. I like that. I think it's great. I think the ice cream quality is really good. Benson likes the outside. He doesn't like the inside. I like the inside, not the outside. And Tim likes the whole thing. So if there was ever such thing as Goldilocks and the Three Bears, we're the Three Bears. Because honestly, that's like, that pretty much just sums it up right there. Before I continue on, I'm going to excuse Benson because we're going to try one more drink. And I don't think he needs to sit here for that. Are you ready to go? Yeah? Before you say your goodbyes, is there anything you want to tell everyone on camera?
Thanks for having me.
Aw, you're so welcome. You're the best. Everybody loves having you on this channel. So, everybody, don't forget to thumbs it up for Benson. Benson, show them your thumbs up. And his birthday's this week, so double thumbs up. All right. Bye, Benson.
Bye.
And now for the last thing that we're trying, it's the Pixie Collins Wilder Gin and Tangerine Liqueur with lemon juice and soda. So basically like a cocktail in a can. And yeah, I think this is gonna be good. I like gin. Tim, not so much.
No, I'm not so much a fan of gin, but I think that the way that this is paired together, it sounds good.
It smells really good.
Yeah, and it also has
gosh.
like tangerine liqueur, so hopefully that makes it less like ginny. But this was kind of an expensive drink. I hope it's good.
Yeah, hopefully it is.
Here we go.
That's good.
Tastes like gin. Definitely does.
You taste, I don't taste
Yeah.
anything.
Really?
Ooh, that's like juice. It's like a sparkling tangerine juice. And that is dangerous, my friends. That is a dangerous drink.
I think that it's like if there's any type of alcohol that you don't like particularly, you notice it anytime it's in a drink.
Yeah, that's probably true.
At least that's how it is for me. Like I'm not a fan of gin, so like that, everybody always says earthy or herbsy or whatever type of flavor that
Yeah.
gin has. It definitely is there for me, but it also has a lot of like tangerine flavor. It is more on the lighter side, I would say, and it does taste kind of a bit like juice.
Yeah, it's really good. I personally would not think this is alcoholic. Like I just wouldn't.
Really?
No.
All right, let me try this again.
I don't taste any alcohol in this. I don't know how you do.
Yeah, I mean, I
Maybe
do.
just slightly in the back end, but I don't know. I drink a lot of sparkling beverages, like sparkling flavored things from Spindrift, and honestly, this tastes a lot like it. I mean, there's just a little alcohol maybe, but it's dangerous. So beware, beware about this one.
And there
But it
isn't
is
that
good.
much. There isn't that much in it. It's 7.5%, so that's pretty low considering gin is like 40%.
Well, it's like a beer though, like a high
Yeah, it's like a beer.
volume beer or whatever.
Exactly.
So anyway, that's it. We did it. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, my tummy hurts. That was a lot of sweets. Like that maybe was the most sweets we've ever had in a video.
Oh, I don't know. There's been some out there, but that was up there.
But yeah, this one was a lot, and some were great and some were just mess. So hopefully it gives you guys more clarification on the sweets that you want to buy. There is always so many choices to go through, and so I hope that some of our opinions and feedback can help you guys navigate what you like, what you don't like, and you can pick for yourself so you don't have to spend a bunch of money getting stuff that you don't like. So thanks for letting us do that for you guys. And of course, I have the question of the week. So my question is...
I don't know.
I know you don't. Ooh, okay, I got it. Who is the most difficult person to shop for during the holiday season and why? This is a good question because some people are just so difficult to shop for. And I will say, I picked mine. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. I gotta think about it.
I think it's my dad. My dad is so low key, but he's also that type of person that if he wants something, he'll just go get it. And so there's never an opportunity to fill that void of like, what does he want? What does he need? So a lot of times I end up getting him clothes because he's not like, he does shop and he does enjoy it, but I feel like I can just go out and like figure out exactly what he likes, what colors look good on him. But sometimes I just want to like get out of the rut of shopping for clothes, just clothes. And so I will say he's one of those ones at the end, but when I've shopped for everyone and I'm still stumped on my dad. Like, what can I get my dad that he'll love? And if I could afford it, I'd get him like a boat or a new car or something. But there's no way. So that's my answer.
I was actually going to say my dad.
Oh, okay.
Because for the opposite reason is that my dad doesn't get himself very often.
Yeah.
But he never needs anything. Hey Dad, what do you want for Christmas? Oh, I don't need anything. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about me. And I'm like, no, I got to get you something, but I don't know what. So, both dads.
Yeah, I guess
dads must be tough, I guess.
Yeah, so I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about that. And thanks again for watching. Don't forget to water your plants. And I know you guys thought I was going to say something else, huh? No, don't forget to water your plants. That's a reminder for everybody.
And everybody give a thumbs up to Katie's sweater because I'm blinded by it.
Oh, yes. This is from Kohl's, by the way, in case anybody wants to know. I got it this year, like a week ago. So a lot of my clothes I use for years and years and years because I just, I don't need to be buying a bunch of stuff all the time. But I did splurge for my birthday and get myself this sweater. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!